Okay, so ESCs, that's what we're gonna be discussing today's video. The fucking bread bakers and the housewives. Okay, let's get into it. So the biggest difference between EIE and ESE is literally how they express emotionality. What kind of emotionality they express? ESCs express positive emotionality, so try to downgrade the negativity and focus on positive emotions. So they're very expressive individuals, very emotionally charged. Whenever you see an ESC typing in chat, whenever you see them communicating, it's always fucking like ha 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 ha, ooh ooh ooh, XD 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 XD, in all in fucking caps, all in caps lock, because they need to tell you how positive they are. They need to show you, and that this is exactly fucking FE base. So positive displays of emotion, very jovial people, very friendly, pleasant, and very emotional. Okay, so that's it. SI Creative works for FE purpose, so they're very attuned to obviously their physical environment, but how they their comfort level, but they're focused on other people when it comes to this. So they as I call them housewives. They'll bake a cake for you. They'll ask you if you are fucking hungry. Maybe they see you're hungry because they have fucking sixth sense. Who knows, you know? So this is what they'll do. Okay, focus on leisure, their little comforts, being cozy, all of that shit. Baking cakes in a fucking apron. Let's do it. So then we have roll TE, if I remember correctly. Fuck this. I'm just gonna go off the cuff. I don't give a fuck. So roll TE, not the best when it comes to handling money. Let's just say it for what it is. They're kind of, after all, the chaotic type, and there are TI suggestive. So not the best in handling money. Not the most practical, but still capable of using factual information and going around it. They just don't value it, and it's kind of sloppy, like overall elements are. Then we have polar, and the polar is going to be an I. How it manifests. They're not the most contemplative individuals, okay, and we all know this. How many fucking ESCs do you know that focus on symbolism and deeper meanings of fucking shit? Like, come on, man. So it's not gonna happen much, okay? I'm not saying it doesn't, because some fucking ESC will start like caps locking me in my comment section, but they're not very contemplative. So they take things at face value. They see the world for what it is in front of them, okay? They're not very good when it comes to trying to figure out the future consequences of events, or how events might kind of develop into the future based on patterns. They don't really pay attention to it. So that's also a big thing to remember. Let me think. What the fuck else? Not again, because they struggle with time. There's this kind of issue with schedules and sticking to them, and being on time. All of that shit. They do struggle with it. So very grounded, concrete people who focus on their expression of emotions and focus on people. That's pretty much it. They don't sit down and focus on some deeper fucking meaning. Uh, they don't focus on the deeper meaning behind the relations with people and what they can mean, maybe an alternate fucking universe, multiverse. No, man, that's not ESCs. So if I remember correctly, what do we have then? Mobilizing. So no, it's suggestive. So after that we have suggestive. Suggestive is going to be seeking element, obviously. So they need some. They need the daddy geek to put them in their place logically. They want someone to give them the logical structure, so they can operate within this framework freely without, kind of without any anxiety. So they still focus on systematic procedures. They're still quite they still fantasize about being ordered, being systematic, being kind of um, consistent in that sense. So there is this side to them. Because again, suggestive, yeah, we all suck at it, but we can try harder at times, and it does come out, as since it is a valued element. So let's not forget that, and that's kind of how it shows itself. Then we have, I think, mobilizing. Is it mobilizing? Yeah, mobilizing. So this is going to be interesting, because while from my experience with them is that they're not the most contemplative, but they're quite interested in different various topics. So in that sense, they can have almost like an intellectual side to them, where they are interested in gathering information about different topics, coming up with different ideas. They can kind of try hard that, the ability. So very interested in those different things. Then we got FI ignoring, and this is obviously kind of like the EIE, where they prioritize, they focus on, they're very collective thinkers, man, more like collective feelers, to be honest, when it comes to how people should behave and like kind of obeying a certain etiquette too, of politeness and stuff. So that's gonna be applied, and they focus on. So it's typical like FE and MBTI, like they're fucking peak FE and MBTI. So they're so focused on emotional expressions, and they focus on how you express it, that they might forget about the quality of the bond itself, rather, since it's all based on expression. So it's gonna be a bit ignored. And then we have SE demo, and the demo is gonna be used when they're trying to like push pancakes in your mouth. So they're trying to push the fucking pancakes in your mouth, telling you, eat, it's good for you, it's good for you. And then you're vomiting and like, oh fuck, what is this? Is the ESE? Yes, it is an ESE, and yes, it's trying to kill you. So this is SE demo. They're very pleasant, very friendly people, very like energetic, extroverted, but they're not gonna be forceful. Unless they're forcing pancakes in your mouth. Okay, so remember that. When they're doing that, they're gonna be pushy. Fuck! Oh, Jesus, that was like fucking 10 G's right there. Okay, guys. So that's basically what I said, okay? I'm gonna fucking start crying. So, yeah, pushy, not generally fucking forceful individuals, but pushy when they're fucking trying to feed you and shit, okay? Get things done. They can motivate people, they can push people. So that's it for fucking ESCs. And you fucking thought I died. And there you go, guys. Enjoy.